The Iraqi Kurdish leader Masoud Barzani says that Monday's independence referendum will go ahead despite international criticism. Speaking in Erbil, Barzani said that independence is the only way the region can secure its safety. Iraq, Iran and the United States and Turkey have all warned against the vote, saying it could bring more conflict. Iran has also blocked all flights to and from northern Iraq at the request of Baghdad. Well, Ali Al-Dabbagh is a former Iraqi government spokesman and joins us now live for more on this. Ali Al-Dabbagh, thank you so much for joining us on TRT World. Now, why do you think that Masoud Barzani has decided to push ahead with this despite all the condemnation coming in?
I can't hear you.
I'll ask the question one more time.
Hello, I can't. Yes,
Ali,
yes, please.
You can hear me now. Fantastic. I was just asking, why do you think that Mr. Barzani has decided to push ahead with this vote despite all the condemnation that's coming from countries around the world?
Yes, what had declared now in the press conference is a declaration for the full separation with Iraq, because it is, I think this what we heard from Mr. Barzani today is for the first time he is saying that partnership with Baghdad is over, and he is talking about the constitution of the Kurdistan, to draft the constitution. So he is even giving ahead of the referendum, he is giving what he's thinking, what he's planning to do. And what Abadi had responded, actually, it reflects how Abadi be patient with Kurdistan, and with Masoud personally. With all what has been taken, I think Masoud is going to create a huge conflict in the region and a huge conflict in Iraq. Definitely it will be reflecting on the Kurd and Masoud.
Yeah, he's certainly pushing ahead. But it's worth remembering, isn't it, Ali Al-Dabbagh, this is a non-binding referendum, and Baghdad has said they will ignore the result of it. But where do you think we could go from here once the result does come in? And more importantly, do you think it will pass in favour of Masoud Barzani?
I think Masoud Barzani is getting that favour out of this one. As you know, Masoud Barzani, his mandate already expired on August 2015, and he is not illegitimate. He got no, because the parliament is not working there in Erbil, and he issued a decree. He issued a decree in June, which is he's got no power. His mandate is over. So legally, I think legally there is a problem, but I don't find that there is a legal issue in anybody in Kurdistan looking for the legal issue. Definitely tomorrow we will find that the referendum will pass with a huge percentage. But again, I mean, Masoud going to face not only Baghdad, he is going to face now. You could see Iran today had suspended all the traffic, the air traffic with Kurdistan. And definitely we are going to see Turkey will take might be similar or more aggressive steps against Masoud Barzani. And Baghdad, of course, Baghdad is expecting post-referendum going to take also soft steps against Masoud Barzani and against Kurdistan. So really they are going to suffer. And we are sorry that our brothers, Kurd, because of the Masoud Barzani decision and his group, he is going again to lead the Kurd to a crisis which similar to the crisis which he led, and his father, he led the Kurds to many times to a crisis in Iraq.
And that will be the concern, the reaction of neighbouring countries, when, as you said, there could be an aggressive reaction coming from Turkey, where the Iranians perhaps have been shelling some parts of the Kurdish regional government today. How do you see the reaction coming after tomorrow's vote?
Well, what we concerned actually is Baghdad going to take that step, which is very important. Baghdad's step is very important. But again, I mean, Turkey is not taking this step, or Iran taking this step for they are favoring Baghdad, because it is a threat to their national security. Masoud is talking about the Kurd nation. He's no more talking about the Kurdistan, Iraq. He's talking about the nation, which of course it includes the Iran, Turkey, Syria. And this is, again, what you call it the bigger Kurdistan. And this is definitely Turkey, Iran is not going to be silent against what Masoud is going post-referendum, the step. The threat for Iraq is that the disputed region, the disputed region which Masoud wants to take over, like Kirkuk. As you know, Kirkuk is 900,000 barrel producing a day. And that revenue of the oil is going to the family. And this is not going to the central government, not going to the federal government. And when Masoud is talking about the constitution has not been implemented, you could see that since 2003 till now, there is no power for the Baghdad government in Erbil and in Kurdistan. They got no power, while Masoud and the Kurd, they have the president, and they have the vice prime minister, and they have many ministers. And in each and every ministry, there are a Kurd high and senior official there.
Okay.
And they are sharing the power in Baghdad, and they don't allow any sharing of the power. So they were enjoying as post and more than federal. It is a confederation, and it is totally independent, autonomous region. So he's talking about the constitutions being implemented from Baghdad.
Ali Al-Dabbagh, sorry to interrupt you, sir, but we do have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.